And we're back.
And we're back, folks.
We're back at the mansion.
We are. That's why we have a slight echo in here. We're back at the mansion. We've had some problems.
You fell. You hurt yourself.
I did. I broke my elbow. Let's just say that, I forgot the name of the construction company. Oh, Shad-E Materials. Yeah.
The third.
Yeah. He's been fired, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept all this shit all over the place. I fell. I broke my elbow. And there you have it.
I know.
So, yeah, went right through the floor. Could have been killed.
It could have been killed.
Yeah. So, and anyway, they pulled me out of the floor, but by that time my elbow was a mess. And
so we couldn't come back for a while.
We could not. I was doing physical therapy. Yep. Complete. It was right before Christmas, which was wonderful. And yeah.
So we've had to take our show on the road.
We have had to, so when we went and met at some restaurants, and Jeff, if anybody heard the Jeff Erb, we interviewed him, and it was because we had some issues going on with this.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
But now we're back, and the construction has resumed, and we have hired another contractor.
We'll see how that works out. You never can tell. You know what I mean?
You can never tell.
Because we're not rich. So, we sort of look in the yellow pages,
we look at and say, okay, who seems like they're unemployed? All right, so in other news, so the foyer had been finished and supposedly, and that is where I went to check it out, and Nancy was not here.
No.
Thankfully, Roger was here and was able to pull me out. Save the day. Dragged me out, and then of course I was in denial for 3 days that I had a broken elbow, and then the day after Christmas I went and they confirmed that I did. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I know.
Merry Christmas.
And then of course I see you, and I'm a hitter.
She does.
I do. So of course I'm always on the side of her broken elbow side, so I'm always like
whacking me with a broken elbow.
I'm like, oh geez, sorry.
I was like, no, it's fine.
You gotta sit on the other side.
But we're back in the mansion. So the foyer's been reconstructed, and spring is coming, and things are getting light outside, which is fantastic. And
2 weeks, I think, till spring.
2 weeks till spring, which is also St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
Actually, that's like a week away. And my favorite holiday. Obscure holiday week is coming up. So 3/14 is Pie Day. 3.14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, pie.
Everybody eats pie.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
3/15 is the Ides of March.
Oh, yes.
Don't stab anybody.
No.
That's always bad.
Well, what's today? What did you tell me today was?
What is today?
National Women's.
Today is National Women's Day.
But not in America.
Big day all around the world, International Women's Day. And it's bigger, in some countries it's bigger than Valentine's Day. People, like women don't have to go to work. It's.
Did you work today?
I did.
I did too.
Because I'm in America.
I know.
Yes. And, but it is. It's,
why don't we have that come over here?
Exactly.
Every day should be Women's Day.
Yes. I work with a lot of people from all different countries, and they were amazed. Especially Poland, it's a huge holiday. Europe, there are places, in Europe, Italy. I think it's actually a holiday.
They get only the women get the day.
Only the women get the day off, and it's one of the biggest flower days in the whole year.
Well, yeah, if it's like a Valentine's Day, would be like flowers or Mother's Day or whatever kind of day. Yeah, so it's a big so which is good, and shout out to all those women getting those flowers. I know, not us, but hey, we got cocktails. We do. Oh yeah, so I know it's Martini Mansion, and we just started right off, and we don't even do the. So here's the thing, we with all our theater folks. We need an intro, and so we're lining that up because I can't play a musical instrument. No, I can't. I can carry a tune. My daughter can play. She can. She plays the ukulele and she plays the keyboard. Okay, so see, there you go. Okay, there's our, and then her and Jake, they're going to be our and Lauren, and then we'll have Andy, English Andy. I mean, not that there's other Andys. There's other Andys, but we love it. Well, because he's British, and it would sound good for our welcome to Martini. So we'll come up with something. But welcome to Martini Mansion. Yeah, like I said, we've been
we have a lot of guest stars who we love, and we do. But it's time to get back to the building of the mansion now that the winter is over. Oh winter is over.
And you know what? We had a decent winter. I mean, non-existent winter.
I agree.
Seriously.
Now, you've also had a lot of big news. So you've had an extra addition to your family.
I'm a grandma. I'm so excited. I know.
And I saw the pictures. I'm just like, he's too cute.
He's beautiful. Yeah.
There's too much cuteness going on.
Baby Jed Drake Colby.
Yes, he's adorable.
JD.
Well, whatever they want to call him. I know, we're not pressuring.
Jetty.
Jedi. Ooh, Jedi Warrior. Which is humongous.
I know.
So she got a new grandson and I got a broken elbow. There you go. That's how my 2024 is going, folks. No, I'm just, you know what? I'm just jealous. Like, I'm happy jealous. There's such things as being happy jealous.
It's like a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I haven't been around, like, babies.
I know.
Like, or even seen a baby. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, when you see this little thing.
Yeah, I forgot that they're not born with teeth.
No, they have no teeth.
No, at first it kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh my God. Baby has no teeth.
No.
Then I'm like, oh yeah.
Gumby.
There's no teeth.
No.
You're born with no teeth, and when you die, you have no teeth. There you go.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, no teeth. Diapers to diapers. Oh my God, that'd be a great Broadway play. Diapers to diapers.
D&D.
D&D. Oh, okay. So anyway, but you're also, so I am not in a play.
No,
I'm helping to produce a play that Nancy is in, which is known as.
We're doing Robin Hood, the musical. Yeah, we did it, I think, 15 years ago. And I was also in that one.
Oh, see, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's...
34 people.
Yeah, in the cast. It's going to be... I think it's going to be so much fun. It comes out the first week of April at Westfield Women's Club, and in Westfield, Massachusetts. And...
You got 3 weekends.
3 weekends, yeah. There's 8 shows, 2 matinees. And then there's other great shows that are happening in the area too. But to keep promoting Westfield, I'm helping to produce that show, but I'm also producing Murder Mystery Night.
I know, that's exciting.
Yeah, and it's
that's in June.
It's in June, on June 14th. The menu's it's more of a it's a dinner theater, but a light dinner fare.
And that's at Shortstop.
It's a Shortstop in Westfield, Massachusetts. Which is very easy to get to. So, yeah, we haven't even really announced anything. No prices yet have been formed because we just settled on the menu today. So, but then, yeah.
Those are always fun events to go to.
They are. Oh, they're so much fun. It's that's one night only, and it's a fundraiser, which is awesome.
For the lights.
Our theater lights they're nasty.
Yeah.
It's just a disaster.
There's so many extension cords in that place. Like, people have to go up, like, the side stairs.
Yeah.
For
Robin Hood?
Okay. To Robin Hood, they'll, like, stand on the side stairs up on each side of the balcony. Well, the problem it's like a accident waiting to happen.
Well, and that's why we actually have another gentleman come and do the lights, because we can't use the lights.
No.
It's a fire hazard. And they don't plug them in.
I can't remember what happened. I think the person who used to do it, whether they did something or else they can't find him, what exactly went wrong with some of the stuff but it's so expensive.
Right. And that's why we're doing the fundraising, but we don't use the lights because we can't obviously endanger anybody. We do have another gentleman come in and he brings his own stuff, which are very safe.
I mean, obviously the stage lights, but none of the ones that are like, the spotlights and different things like that. And, it's just... It's so sad that you don't have someone like in Westfield. Like I said, like Al First.
I know.
He was always, he
was
did Amelia Park. He did, and I'll tell you, if he was alive today,
he would have.
He probably would fund the whole thing.
And it's
and of course, because of we're not 501c3.
We're close, supposedly. If I ever win the Mass Millions Megabucks, I'm building my own theater. We are absolutely, and it's literally we're gonna have our own.
We're gonna have our own little place up in the balcony
called Martini Mansion,
and we're gonna be like the two people from the Muppets, the old men. She's spewing.
Oh my God!
Aren't we? That's us.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That would be awesome if we could do that. We could have our own balcony up there.
What are those called?
The balconies.
Yeah,
like the alcoves.
But they have something if you go to like the opera.
You get your own box. It's like a theater box.
Thank you. It's like the balcony box. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
And that's what we will have.
And then we'll be sitting there.
And there'll be a bar in there.
Well, of course there will.
Of course there will. And you know what?
We'll have the waiter come to us.
Well, we will fire him. No, but that is a dream I have.
I know.
I do. I have it. I can picture it. And what do they always say? If you picture it and you visualize it, it will come to you. I might be 93 years old, but it's I'm going to do it. I don't care.
We're going to be on our scooters when we're like 100. Krista, we finally got the theater. Thank God for that. Our little rascals.
I'm going to have the lift. Oh, my little chair lift, specifically for us. A little escalator.
That would be good for us.
It would be awesome. But so the Martini Mansion goal, actually, you know what? When we fix up the Martini Mansion, that's actually the goal, is to have a clubhouse for all of our actor friends that they can stop by.
I know.
And I mean, not that I don't want to put a stage in here, but I love theater people. I do. But there are some people, you always get those people. In a cast of 30, how many? 4. I don't really know these people very well. I know a lot of them, but I'm going to guess that there's at least 3. I honestly don't know, because I've been doing a lot of publicity stuff. I haven't been at the theater hardly at all.
I know.
I mean, I'm going to guess there's 3 nightmares, and that's just the average. Okay, that's not anything about Westfield or about people.
And the thing is, you know what?
That's about the average.
People probably have different impression of different people who are in the cast. Because, for instance, I might not have any kind of interaction with a whole bunch of them.
True.
At all.
You may not even be on stage with them. And then you're not rehearsing with them. No. Not until the show not until you're in all the same dressing rooms. Then you kind of see your interaction. That could be.
But like I said, unless you're actually with those people. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of the guys and stuff like that. Oh, I really don't have any kind of...
The merry men.
No, I have no, really any interaction with the merry men.
I don't even know why
that's funny. But it is true.
The merry men.
But like I said, it always seems like if you're working with somebody...
Yes.
Or if they're next to you in the dressing room, stealing your hangers.
Oh, don't even get me...
We won't go there. We already discussed that in an earlier episode.
Yeah, we did.
But you know what I mean? So I'm sure different people have different views of different people.
I would agree. Yes. I would agree. I think it's difficult to, when you're in it, especially when you're, like we were in Arsenic and Old Lace.
Yes.
All adults, okay? But, and I loved our cast. Everybody had their own space.
They did.
They went in the dressing room. Everybody had their own space. When you and Westfield's a small area. Any dressing room, when you have 34, and we've been in larger shows. Christmas Carol had over 40. It had about 40.
Did we have 40? Yeah,
we had about 40 people. Yeah. Wonderful Life, I would say 35 to 40.
Probably.
And you get to have your own spot, like in the dressing room. You find your niche. You find what works for you, because you're doing at least 5.
You find who you like to be next to.
Yes, because and you got to be considerate. You got to be considerate.
Well, of course you do.
Yeah, and most of the time it goes very well.
Yeah.
It really does. But like I said, out of a show at 34, I'm assuming that, and again, I don't know most of these people. I'm assuming there's at least 2 nightmares, and they probably don't know who they are, but the rest of the cast does.
But on a whole, it's a great cast.
Well, I've been I've been there.
Talent.
Yeah, when I've been there,
I'll tell you,
fantastic.
Carl, who is revising or
reprising
his role as Robin Hood. He came in there like one of our first rehearsals. He already knows. I mean,
he was Robin Hood 15 years ago.
That was 15 years ago, and I'm thinking it's a long show. Mm-hmm. Like, I could probably go back into something that maybe I was on stage for
how long is the show? You mentioned how long is it?
I'm not really sure.
With intermission, it's about 3 hours.
Probably.
With intermission.
2.5, 3 hours.
And the theater's like 275 people, maybe? 250?
Well, I think 2.
Yeah, 2. Okay, 2.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, there's not a bad seat in the house.
No.
No, there's not a bad seat in the house.
No.
I would... I just don't. The worst thing about the building, quite honestly, is that it's. And when I say worst thing, I hate to say this because I love historical buildings, is that the fact there's no air conditioning.
No.
And we found that out last year during 1776. Holy crap. It was
90s.
It was one of those weird Aprils and we are in big dresses.
They weigh about 100 pounds.
And all the guys, the people in the show, because it's mostly men, they are in the wigs, and they had it was historically
the layered
accurate
jackets.
And the light. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was very hot. Yeah.
So more about the mansion. So one thing that we really want to do is I think the foyer is finished, which is thank God. We haven't met the neighbors yet because we haven't been here.
Plus, you know what? Who goes out wintertime?
That's just what I'm saying. And
no one's really out anywhere.
Right. Nobody, yeah. And I'm hearing there's weird neighbors, but we don't know for sure.
Every once in a while I hear a howl in the middle of the night.
I know. I
freaks me out a little bit.
It does too. It freaks me out. I'm just, and there's going to be a trailer outside soon because we can stay on site so we can really watch the contractors because we want this thing done, but we want to make sure that it looks nice. So they're starting on. The kitchen wasn't too bad, but we just want to make sure that's all set and working right. But now it's going to be the large area room downstairs, and then slowly they'll go upstairs because we want to have a bunch of guest rooms upstairs so people can stay overnight. There's about 6 bedrooms in this mansion.
Well, especially, if we're drinking.
Yeah, we don't want people driving home.
No.
I don't want people, not a lot of property on. I would say there's like an acre of land on this property. Nothing too crazy, We might put as the summer goes on, but we want to focus on the house. But yeah, that way we can have the actors over and, and really have it like a clubhouse.
And I heard we might even have like a mother of an actor on to get like a mother's perspective, like you were.
Oh yeah, my daughter. That's how I started in theaters. My daughter,
I know,
was in. She was a tap dancer. I love her tapping. She's a competitive tap dancer. And then she went in the producers at Exit 7 in Ludlow, and she loved it. And then she got me to audition because it was a fear of mine. And I always told my daughter, you got to conquer your fears. Do not give in to fear. And then it was time to actually listen to my advice, which I was like, yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
No, that's it. And I got the part, and thankfully it was a very.
But even for you, not only for her having to go probably 3 nights a week, you had to be there.
I know
every night.
Oh yeah, because she didn't drive.
Well, of course not, because she's younger.
Yeah, because she was at the time she was just 16. So in Massachusetts, you can't get your driver's license until you're 16 and a half. I think 17 now.
It is, yeah.
And. So who do we know? Who do we think is going to have a mother's perspective?
Lauren's mom.
Oh, that's right. And Lauren's mom is even better because not only did Lauren go to Berkeley, but she's been so it's not only just community theater, but she's been in like college.
Yes,
like a school, where that's where they focus. And it's Berkeley,
yeah.
Berkeley, So
but it would be a nice perspective because, like you say, there are times because normally I think when Kathy does her shows for the Christmas shows, I think you have to be at least 9 or 10 years old.
You do, and she knows a lot of those kids because Kathy and she's amazing with especially with kids with directing.
Because she's a teacher
for years, and so she knows a lot of these kids were in her summer program, so she knows kind of how they work.
But normally you're supposed to have your parent with you.
Yeah. No, that doesn't happen. They just drop their kids off. They're like, oh, fly, monkeys, fly.
But I will tell you, the majority of the kids who are there are no issues.
They are amazing.
They are amazing.
They are, and you know what? If they're not on stage, they're not causing trouble.
No.
They are literally, some of these kids, I couldn't have done what they're doing at 9 years old. There's no way. They know their stuff. They're right there and backstage. They know when they're going on.
It's amazing. The two kids that I work with who are played young Marion and young Robin, what good kids they are. They come in, they sit down in their chairs.
They're quiet.
They are. They'll probably gabble a little bit to themselves, but who doesn't?
But they're not disrespectful, right? They're not at all.
And they're every time they come in, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, even, so when we did 1776, we had a husband and wife. The wife was in the orchestra, which was amazing, and the husband was in the play 1776. So their kids were at rehearsal all the time, a boy and a girl.
You didn't even know they were there.
You didn't even know they were there. They were the most respectful children. And I told them that at the very end of the show, I watched the family come out together. And I said, I just have to tell you, your kids are amazing. They not only sat through rehearsals, which were 3 times a week, and did their homework, but they were quiet. They were respectful. I said, they were never... It's a kid, okay? I get whiny. So I'm not saying kids shouldn't get whiny. No. I get whiny for crying out loud. I don't want to be there sometimes.
I get aggravated.
These kids were
they were
great.
So good.
Yeah. And that's...
Because I was thinking the same thing. When I first saw them there, I'm like, really?
Yeah, you're like... Oh,
I said, you're leaving?
Yeah.
They were so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say that. So even after... I mean, Eden was 16, she was a little older... But after a while, when I realized that she had kind of met the cast, because she was the youngest in the cast, I would go to Starbucks and but because I was like,
she's 16.
But that's what I was going to say. Yeah. But I was like a mile away from the theater, and I wanted her to.
But she's not a 9-year-old.
No, I don't. The 9-year-old, I would be like, oh my god. But I would say, I mean, these very rarely, and we've had issues, and I think we've talked about that in the past. Very rarely do you meet somebody, not just children, but somebody who just disrupts the cast. And it's rare, but when it does...
Even the one that we talked about, there was really no disruption during rehearsals.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that about that person.
Right. No. But I'm saying that very rarely does that happen, where you have somebody that just disrupts the cast and it disrupts the performance, and it's like, oh my, causes all this animosity. That doesn't really happen a lot. If it does, and we did have that issue supposedly in the past. We were not there for that in Westfield with a show that happened. It was supposed to happen, but then got canceled during COVID. We were not there for that, so we really can't speak to that. But there was a lot of negative feelings, and you'll have that, but it's super rare. And
you're talking about the show itself got canceled?
Yeah.
Right, but the thing is, and plus that had nothing to do with the kids. That had to do with the cast.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, the cast member. I mean, it was all
Yeah, it was it.
And that's sort of sad. And the thing is
that's a good show. The show that we won't tell what show it was.
Right, but the problem is, you have these people who have, we go 3 days a week. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I would be upset if I went 3 days a week, put my time in.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, something happens where, do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, people are dropping out.
Yeah.
Well, how is that fair to me?
Yeah. Oh, that's not.
I would be very upset if something like that happened. It's
All right. So Eden is here. My daughter. Say hi.
Hi, Eden. We just talked about you.
Tapper. I know. I heard my name.
Yeah, we did.
I did. But then it went away quickly.
Oh, it's a shirt.
You're a Tapper.
I thought it was a skin fold. I didn't know what that was.
Okay.
She's wearing a
talking about skin fold.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a skin fold.
I'm 23, not.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful, Eden Rose.
She had a beige shirt and had a wrinkle. I was like, what is going on? Why do you have a skin fold?
I thought it was a necklace.
She doesn't have a skin fold. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
You know her. She starts ranting.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right, well, say goodbye, Eden. We're going to say goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye, Eden.
All right, love you.
Goodbye.
Love you, sweet pay.
Love you, too.
Yeah, so she came by to see what we've been doing in the mansion, and we just keep her away from all the construction guys, because just stay back.
Yeah.
I'll take a hammer. I'm kidding. I won't do that, because that's called endangerment. What is that? Is that assault? All right.
Murder.
Okay. So, we're around 25 minutes. We're trying to keep these short because of attention, ADHD.
You know what we forgot?
What did we forget?
We were going to set the timer.
Oh, okay.
So this is what we're going to... It's sort of like when they have the Oscars. You know what I mean?
Oh, we can do that next.
We could.
We should just keep... So we'll do the next episode.
We will do that.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So the funny thing is, with the Oscars, they start, playing the music, saying, hello, you've used up all your time. Mm-hmm. We don't want to listen to you anymore.
Yes, because we...
Do you have the music?
I'm looking for it right now.
For the music?
Oscar
we forgot.
Music cut off. Ooh. I'm so excited.
It's
okay,
coming.
Hold on. Wait, it's a commercial.
Jesus.
I know.
It's a commercial,
I didn't page for the ads. That's
I know.
fine.
Well, why should we pay for anything?
Hold on.
We're putting all our money in here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. This is an ad.
We're singing
I'm
happy
sorry.
birthday.
Okay.
It's,
You're doing a great job, but you're so quick.
it's somebody's birthday. We're not sure who's... Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
We're not really sure.
Okay, this isn't working.
So
I'll find, but yes, so we're going to start.
Do something.
Why are you laughing at me? Okay, so...
Give us like the little, alarm.
It'll be the Shabaka. Oh, look at that. It'll be the Shabaka. Oh. And that'll tell us that it's too late. Ooh, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
Ooh, interesting.
So that's it, peeps.
All right, we'll see ya.
Who are we having next?
I don't know. I think it'll be us two again next, and then Jackie's going to be on soon because Jackie loved Jackie.
Oh, that's right.
Her children, she turned an age, which I'm not going to disclose.
Why not?
Because I don't know if she wants us to. Okay, so she'll be 50.
She can be 50 on Monday.
Yes. Why? What about you, Eden? We love you. Huh? Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's talking in
You did so nice that my mother thought to add me to the podcast list.
I know. Oh, well, of course. We're going to have this.
We're having
We're
a
gonna have
daughter's
the Daughter's
version.
Day.
We're having a daughter's
Yes.
version around Mother's Day.
Of course we
My
are.
God.
Jeez.
God, get it. Drive safe. Love you. Bye. Okay. So. There was
That's it. Did you hear it? The alarm went off, said
beep, beep.
it's time to go.
All right. We love you guys.
Love you. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.